I survived a fatal car accident. Before we start, guys, hit 400 likes on this video. And if you are from TikTok, comment down below that you are from TikTok. I want to know every single person that's from there. Subscribe with those notifications on. It would really help me out. Subscribe with those notifications on. You don't want to miss a video. Let's get on with the story. Okay, so I'm going to be dead honest. Part of this story, I'm going to get kind of sad, probably be a bit downbeat, because this does involve a lot of really emotional stuff for me. This genuinely was a near-death experience for me, and it was awful. Okay, so literally 2 years ago, I'm 17 years old, and there's one thing that really hypes you up about being 17. And as soon as you become 17, you just can instantly have like the most amount of freedom, the most amount of fun, and that is because you can get a driver's license. Yes, that big, awesome thing that everyone just prays about getting when they're 17, so they can just like drive to McDonald's to get 20 chicken nuggets without their parents. Big word there, without. Because let's be honest, at 17 years old, you literally can get like a lawnmower as a car. I mean, the engine size on the thing is just awful. But you still get really hyped. So you could probably guess after that where this story takes place. 2 years ago, I'm 17 years old, and my friend just got his driver's license. So there's one thing that I need you to know, and I think I've said this many a times at this point. I cannot drive. I have really bad eyesight. I just can't drive a car. I physically don't have the facilities to do that. You know those like eye test things where you go and, you know, test your eyesight? Yeah. So to drive a car, you have to see like 5 rows down or 6 rows. It's one of the two. Basically, from a distance, I can see the top row, and on a good day, maybe the second row. No more. My eyesight is honestly awful. One day we were all at school, and what we were doing after school was going to be so fun. We were basically going joyriding in one of my friend's car. He was going to like whip us around. We were going to go to McDonald's, get some food, basically like as in dinner, and then we'd just carry on driving. It was literally 4 boys in a car, you know, radio on, blaring out the best music in the world. My friend in the front had his, you know, he had his phone connected to the car, so he was playing music from his playlist. So the music was pretty good. We were all just jamming out, having fun, and it was honestly, these memories that you have are like the ones you remember when you get to 60 years old. I know this for a fact because my mum at 50 still tells me that she did this when she was 17 with her friends. I will always remember this one though, because it did not end how it should have. So the way these stories should end is by, you know, oh, we all had a great time, it was the best day of our lives, we all ended up at the beach and just sat there for like 4 hours and then met girls, went home. No, I wish it happened like that, I really do. So around about 3 hours after getting into the car, so obviously we finished school at 3 o'clock. We drive to bowling, we had 2 games of bowling, and then it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Bowling went quick. Then, after we had dinner, so we had, you know, the whole night, it was a Friday, I should have said that. So we were staying over in Sheffield the very next day. So what we did is we drove to this place in Sheffield called Centertainment. If you're actually from Sheffield, you will 100% know where this is. In fact, you know what? If you know where it is, it's called Centertainment. It's got loads of food places, you know, fun places. Comment it. Comment that you do, because I would love to know. So anyway, the 3-hour drive to Centertainment that we were meant to be doing, and basically we were going to get there and we were going to play crazy golf. I know, 17-year-olds playing crazy golf. The things you do to have some fun. Okay, so there's one road, and this is going to sound weird. There is one road that is genuine hell around my area and going where I was meant to be going. It's basically one of these roads, and I'm going to tell you the layout of this road because it's important. Basically the layout of this road is there's 2 lanes. There's one going that way and one coming back, and then halfway down the road it goes to 2 lanes on one side, and then you go a little bit with 2 roads on this side, and then it changes over to 2 roads on this side. And you need to know this because you need to know that it kind of wasn't my friend's fault. So me and my friends were all in the car driving down this road. We weren't going fast. The only thing we did was have music loud. We couldn't really hear outside. That was the only thing. But my friend didn't have, you know, he wasn't on his phone. He wasn't doing anything dumb. He was really concentrating on the road. Another thing you need to know is I was sat behind the driver's seat. So obviously a 4-door car, you have 1 seat, 1 seat, 1 seat, 1 seat. Me, I was sat behind the driver. So we were on the side next to cars coming towards us. And then on the left where there was like, you know, trees and other sorts of things. So we're driving down this road, and we're in the 2-lane bit. We're in the fast lane of the 2-lane, and then my friend saw it was going down to a 1-lane. So we're driving down this road, we're going pretty quick, like I said, we're in the fast lane, and then it goes to 1 lane. But this is where things go awfully wrong, and this is where things get emotional for me. So bear with me, because this is still hard to tell. I know it was 2 years ago, but still reliving it just sucks. So we're now sort of, you know, swerving into the 1 lane, because obviously that's what you need to do when you're in the fast lane. And then this idiot, we're going to use the word idiot, I can't use any stronger language, I wish I could, comes revving, freaking, like, I swear he was going like 100 miles per hour. He comes absolutely bolting down okay, and obviously the road went into 2 lanes. He is on the right side, like in the middle of the road. He absolutely hammers his car. I don't know what this guy was doing. I don't know if he was drunk or something. Running, honestly, he could have been running from the police. He was going that fast. Down like a 60-mile-per-hour road as well. So he absolutely revs it to us. He's coming straight onto us, like head on. He's gonna smash into us. My friend being aware of what was going on, and honestly, it might have been better if he just didn't. He basically swerves out of the way of the car because he was coming really fast, but he lost control of the car. The car was, like I said, a really small, old, like, rickety car, and they're just not safe. Honestly, they're just not safe at all. We were going around about, like, 40, 50 miles per hour. We weren't going too fast, but way too fast to survive. And this is where things also get really lucky for me and the person in the driving seat, which is obviously, yeah. We swerve over, and then there is a tree that we just head into. We crashed into a tree at, like, 40 miles per hour. But luckily, and I say luckily, it's really not. But lucky because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be here to tell the story. We swerve off, we smash into a tree, but literally like the left side of the car hit the tree. The right side, it hurt. It really hurt. But luckily, the left side just took all of the pain, everything. It crushed. Me and my friend in the driving seat were actually okay. Like, we did have to go to hospital, obviously, and got rushed, but we were fine, as in, after a week. But the 2 guys in the left side, my other 2 friends, you know, the 2 passenger seats, they both passed away to collision. It just really sucks. Drive safe, everyone.